Hi folks, I'm Matt and welcome to My Expanded Universe, a show where we go through the entire EU in chronological order as best I know how. Folks, it's time to continue on with the Marvel Star Wars comic book issues, and we're going to talk about the first one, issue 83, written by Linda Grant. Now in this one, Lando goes to Drogheda to help Queen Sarna squash some revolutionaries that are on her planet. Now, Queen Sarna is an old flame of Lando because Lando is a ladies' man. And at first he goes in there with his heart, and then just like typical Lando, starts thinking with his brain and goes, wait a minute, this may not be what it seems to be. And so there's a little twist at the end, which I really love. Now, full disclosure, as you guys know, I'm a huge Lando fan. I love Lando Calrissian. One of the things that I feel that the expanded universe fell short on was giving us more Lando fiction. Ever since Empire, I felt that he was one of the main characters, like Han and Luke and Chewie. Man, I thought he should have been in all these novels, not just a few of them, but all of them. But for whatever reason, the authors decided not to use him that much. So when the Marvel comic books do an issue on Lando, I'm all thumbs up for that. It's a great one. The next one was written by Roy Richardson. It's Marvel 84. Now in this issue, basically Solo wins a treasure map in a game of Sabacc that shows the location to this magical, mythical crystal that can give you the powers of telekinesis. But you better watch out because the Empire wants it too, and they're hot on Solo's trail. Don't worry, I don't think anyone's going to get the crystal in the end. I don't know what I think about these magical, mythical crystals that we always pop up in the Star Wars universe. Now, it's kind of neat. Could they be the same crystal, like the Caliber crystal from Splinter in the Mind's Eye? Possibly. Possibly they could be that, because you have the Sunstone from the Ewoks, and you have Ewoks cartoon, and you have Shirel's ring from the Ewok movies, the Dothamir witch that could use it to transform. So yeah, maybe there is one crystal out there, and this is shards of that crystal, you know, whatever that crystal is. And maybe this is one of those other shards again. Now for them, this is the early 80s, or mid 80s. Magic, remember the Marvel Star Wars comic books had just as much fantasy as they had fiction in their Star Wars novel, Star Wars comic books at times. And this is one of the classic examples of the mythical crystal that can give you these powers. So yeah, I think someone could write something and say, yeah, we can connect all of these. I think they were all red crystals too, now that I think about it. But they can connect all these crystals and string together a story and say, yeah, this is how this connects here and this connects here. Like maybe one of the splinters of the Mind's Eye that Luke had is another, Shirel had the same splinter on her ring. You know, that was one of the Caliber crystals that give you force enhanced powers. I buy that. Issue 85 was written by Mary Jo Duffy, and in this one, Lando, Han, and Chewie teach Ewoks how to play Sabacc, then go to Kioran, where they go on a diplomatic mission. Again, they're trying to recruit planets into their new alliance. And of course, they get into a bar fight. They get mixed up with some locals there, and they get in a little bit of trouble. Now, forget all that. Did you hear what I said at the very beginning? Han, Lando, and Chewie are teaching Ewoks how to play Sabacc. That's great. And there's actually two pictures, I think two panels of them showing them. One's in the background. They're all playing cards together. And then another one, I believe Chewie accuses Lando of cheating. It's really funny. It was meant to be, it's just at the very beginning of the storyline. But I couldn't get over how great it was to think. Can you just imagine this? They're teaching Ewoks maybe to smoke some death sticks too. Yub, you know, hit me again, you know, whatever, and teach them how to play Sabacc. I think that's wonderful. And it fits with wartime stories. A lot of times soldiers would teach the locals there poker or baseball a lot, you know, because they wanted to play and they wanted to teach the locals how to play so they could play with them and they could all have fun. So I get where they were going with that. Maybe it wasn't meant to be that big of a joke, but it's hilarious to see them sitting around the Ewok village, you know, playing out cards and Chewie accusing Lando of Sabacc. That's what the whole issue should have been about. Forget about going to Kioran. They should have just stayed there and done the whole episode where they're playing Sabacc. Maybe the Ewok wins and the Wookiee doesn't win, so he rips off all the arms of the Ewoks and... Okay. I'm going a little bit overboard. I understand. Anyway, though, it's a fantastic picture to paint, right? So, again, 3 comic books from the Marvel Star Wars line that I just adore. All right, folks, that's all the time I have for now. See you next time with another video.